2026 has been an amazing year in terms of game releases. There's been a lot of games that have been coming out that we've been playing that have been very fun. And um I think so far from all the games I've played, my favorite game release is 007 First Light. I've really enjoyed that game. That game has been the game that has um stood out to me so far that I've played, that I've enjoyed, and sticks out in memory as my favorite game so far as we are in July. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the game, talk maybe just my thoughts, maybe like a little, a little review, um, so people kind of have an idea of what's going on in the game. So I've been a long time Bond video gamer in terms of like playing the Bond games. Um, throughout my when I was younger, I used to play a lot of those games, and I wouldn't say I finished a lot of them, but I played them. Like I played GoldenEye, I played Nightfire, I played Everything or Nothing. Right, I played those games and I enjoyed them. I just never finished them. Back when I was younger, I didn't used to complete a lot of games, so that was probably what it was. Except for like platforms and you know a few games here and there. But anyways, so I have experience with previous Bond games. So when this Bond game was announced, I was intrigued. But when I saw the first gameplay review, that was very exciting to me because I was like, "Oh man, we have a James Bond game made by the Hitman people. Like this looks pretty cool. Like what's this all about?" So that was, my thinking back then. I was like, "Oh, this is exciting," and it quickly crept up to being one of my most anticipated games of 2026. So when it came out, I jumped in there, and there's a lot of things that made me really enjoy this game. Like the fact that this game has a lot of Uncharted DNA. Like it's been a while since I played a game that heavily resembled Uncharted series, and I miss those games. It's been a decade since we got Uncharted 4, right? And in Uncharted 4, the Uncharted formula, going with, the intense action, the close combat, the insane over the top gameplay. Like this game has that in spades, and then it has the stealth section as well. Like I was worried when it was first announced because I was worried it was going to be heavily stealth and like you know more stealth than action. But I was so glad that the stealth um was like 30% of the experience, 35% of the experience. You could get by with most of the game through action, which is great because I'm more for an action game than a stealth game. So that worked out. So it has heavy Uncharted influence, and it has the Hitman stealth mission choice structure, which is great. So yeah, this is the perfect blend for me. So I really enjoyed that, and it had the great story as well. With memorable characters, memorable cast. Even though the villains are kind of you could kind of tell call it from a mile away, it was still pretty fun to go through that experience. So yeah, I mean, it's just it's a over the top James Bond game. I mean, it has a lot of influence from Everything or Nothing, which is one of my most enjoyable Bond games because I like the third person view. When you could rappel down the building, all that fun over the top action from Everything or Nothing. That was the Bond that sticks in my memory, and I want to go back and finish that game actually. But yeah, so that those are some of the things my take high level takeaways of this game, in terms of you know what kind of game it is. It's a third person action adventure game with stealth components. So think of it like Uncharted mixed with Hitman. That's pretty much the combo of the game you're looking for, and that's a really good blend. I mean, I enjoy Uncharted. I didn't necessarily love the Hitman games, but I enjoyed. And the one thing about this game, it probably has one of the best training montage missions I've ever played. It's so cool the way it does it. Like you don't really expect it in the way it comes, and and I'm actually showing that right here, like the way it does the training montage, and it's pretty cool. And that was really like That's when I knew, oh, I'm gonna like this game because I started playing the game. I was like, okay, the first level was kind of slow, like blah, and I showed a little bit of that earlier, where you kind of like coming to bears with the stealth and the mechanics. But the second level, the Needle's Eye, this is like a really really cool um, training montage video, and I really enjoyed that. And actually, I'll let you kind of watch it and see how it goes. But yeah,
So, perhaps some basic training might still be needed. Cressida, Monroe is top of the class. I task you with bringing him up to speed.
But sir,
He gets 2 weeks to pass basics.
we still have to study for social engineering.
Well, consider it a challenge, Cressida. You like those? You know what? I'll up this 1 notch. If he fails, I take 2 credits from both of you.
Can't be serious. You know, I do love a challenge.
Respectfully, sir. I think we'd be wasting our time.
Learn from the best, as they say.
And you better learn fast. Care to explain the car?
Oh 06 DBS, a classic. Seen some real life action too back in her day. Still a gorgeous drive.
Bet.
Go on then, get in. Do a lap around the island and get a feel for her. Fast as you please. No speed limits here.
Let's do this.
I'll come along, show you the course and give you a few pointers.
Don't crash.
Go, go, go! If you want to prove Monroe wrong, you need to up your game. Slow down for the corner. That's better. Step on it. Use the handbrake for sharp turns.
Dancing through.
Nice traction there.
Solid for a first run.
Not too shabby. Next time, let's see you go fast, please. Go! Get to the flag as fast as you can.
2 weeks. Come on.
Want to get a move on? Well, that didn't take too long.
Hit 3 targets. Prove you belong here.
I mean, look at this training montage. So intuitive, right? It just switches you so fast between different things you're learning, different aspects of the game. Big succession. You're learning the combat, you're learning the driving, you're learning the traversal, you're learning all this in a quick succession. Like I didn't really see the video game
Give me 100.
put it in this manner, right? Like that was pretty cool to see. So yeah, this is definitely one of my most favorite training
Course requirement is 30 seconds or
missions
less.
in
Get
video
to the flag.
games. I
You
definitely
know
enjoyed
yourself.
it. So that's those are some of my high level thoughts on the game. I highly recommend it if you haven't played this game yet. Even if you're not a James Bond fan, right? You just enjoy the action adventure genre, you will enjoy this game. And for someone who has watched a lot of the James Bond movies and has played a couple of the games, there's a lot of like Bond lore in there with the gadgets, the combat, the music, fighting, the music. So that's pretty cool. So I really enjoyed it as well. So yes, highly recommend it. If I was to rate it, I don't really like the numbers, but it's definitely
Hit 3 targets.
for me personally, it's like 8.5 out of 10, right? And that is
Something like
right
that.
now currently like the game I've enjoyed the most so far. And that surprised me because I wasn't sure that was going to be, but it's just that heavy influence of Uncharted and Bond that right, the perfect combination with a Hitman that really took it for me. So yeah, those are my thoughts on 007 First Light. Yeah, definitely play it, enjoy it, and I'm gonna see what else is gonna come out this year that can maybe top it. I mean, I have high hopes for GTA 6, but we'll see what happens. All right, That's all I wanted to say. Thanks for the video. Like, subscribe, and remember, Jesus loves you.